Hey there, my name's Karin and I'm a transformation coach. And I've had the pleasure of having a couple of sessions of this MAP method modality with Diane. And it has totally changed my life. And I really wanted just to give you this testimonial so that if you're sitting on the fence and wondering, is this something that's effective? Is it any good? Is it worth the money? I just want to say absolutely. I came to Diane due to a conversation actually, but it was in and around a post-traumatic stress condition I had from an event from 26 years ago. Now, I have been a counsellor for many years, trauma-informed counsellor. You'd think I'd be okay with talking about my own trauma, but I wasn't. I actually always avoided talking about my trauma and never really wanted to see another practitioner to talk about my trauma, because as a practitioner myself, I knew that talking about it didn't help it. It would often just re-trigger. And so I just shoved it into the background and pretended it wasn't there and just figured it didn't have any effect on my life. Unfortunately, it did have effect on my life. I wasn't aware at that time, but I actually developed a serious allergy due to some associations with this trauma. That this allergy landed me in hospital. It forced me to have an EpiPen because this allergy would just flare up at the most random times. And yeah, it was serious. I couldn't breathe. And so to say that this PTSD had control over my life is an understatement. Myself and my husband, we just lived in constant awareness so that I could have an attack anytime and we didn't know where or when. Had the session with Diane and it was nothing short of incredible. I found Diane to be super, super compassionate, gentle, calm. I felt so safe. I didn't have to tell her what was going on in my head, which I really loved. I didn't have to explain why I was traumatized. But once in a while, I did share some stuff because it was okay. But she didn't force me to share anything I didn't need to or didn't want to. And we did some really deep work. And I can just say it was the most gentle, quick work I think I'd ever done in regard to anything that was big with a client myself. And I just, yeah, full credit to Diane. If you're sitting on the fence wondering whether or not you should sign up for a MAP session, whether it's worth the money, whether it is actually what it says it's supposed to be because you haven't heard about it, I just want to suggest you jump off the fence and do it, because MAP has literally changed my life, and I just know that it will have a positive effect on your life. And it literally has changed my neurological pathways in my brain. Can't go into that right now, how I know that, but I know that. And yeah, I just want to encourage you. If you're wondering about Diane, she is the best. She is authentic. She is the real deal. And do this MAP session stuff. It is brilliant. Thanks.